Hey everybody, so this is the welcome video for Math 110 860B Fall of 2025. So it's a B session class, so this is the second half of the semester starting after fall break. Um, I'm Mr. Lee, I'm your instructor for the course. This is the welcome video. I'm excited to have you in the course. I want to go over some navigation with you. I'm hoping this video is going to really highlight the policies and procedures in the course so you can feel comfortable with how the class works and you can focus in on learning the course content. So I'm here to be a support. Please reach out if I can help. We'll talk about my email address here in just a second. But I'm excited to have you in the class and I'm here to be a support for you. Let's click around Blackboard a little bit. So I have our Blackboard course up. I'm in the instructor view, which is a little different than your view, but I think we will be able to navigate around here. Along the top, there's some stuff to take note of. There's a calendar. I don't know if you'll really need this. We're going to look at the pacing guide and the syllabus here in just a second. You can find past announcements. You can find the grade book. We won't need discussions, and I do ask that you please use your student email if you need to reach out to me. The course entry assignment is towards the top of our course. I encourage you, please click through this. It should take you 10 seconds to click through the course entry assignment. Please click through it either Monday or Tuesday at the beginning of the semester. If you wait to do it, one, you can't access important course materials because the rest of the course materials are not available until you complete it. And two, you run the risk of waiting too long and being automatically kicked out of the class. And there's nothing I can do to help you if that happens. So please complete the course entry assignment. It should take you 10 seconds. There is a Start Here folder. You can find my contact information. It's a great place to find my email quickly if you need it. There's also the syllabus. And I will put this welcome video here as well, but this is the syllabus. I've already downloaded it, but you can find it at any time. And then surveying the rest here, there are some formula sheets you might find helpful. There are 8 modules corresponding roughly with the 8 weeks of the semester. We have 2 half weeks, so the semester is actually 9 weeks long, so that complicates things a little bit. Okay, we're going to click around Blackboard more, but let's actually dive into the syllabus here. So this is MAT 110.80B. I do want to hear from you if you have an issue or if there's something I can help with or to check something for you. I'm happy to help. But I do ask that you email me. Please use my work email. It is important, not just for this class, but for every class, everything you do at the college, that you check your student email regularly. Checking your professional email is going to be expected of you for the rest of your professional life. So let's get into the routine now of checking our student email daily. Your student email is the main way that the college communicates with you. So let's frame it like this was a job. If you had a job and you were missing important memos because you weren't checking your email, then your employment would be at risk. Similarly here, if you're not checking your student emails, you're at risk of missing important information that could delay your graduation or make it difficult to pass a class that you're taking. So I encourage you to check your student email at least daily, and your student email is the quickest, easiest way to get in touch with me. If you reach out to me, I'm going to work really hard to get back to you within 24 hours, and I'm usually able to get back to you within a few minutes. I do have an office phone. I'm between 2 offices. I'm not at that regularly. And my office is at the office I'm going to be at the most B session is at the Transportation Center. It's 159. If you want to meet up with me, I do have a student hour each day, but if you'll email me, oftentimes we can work out a way to meet virtually or in person or call or just email back and forth a lot quicker than waiting for that student email. So reach out if I can help. I want to be here. I want to be a support for you. My supervisor's contact's right there. There is no prereq or co-req for the course. You can read the SLOs. All of the course materials are found in Blackboard. So let's just pick on Module 4 right here. The textbook is built into Blackboard. There's some worksheets you can do for fun if you want to. There's also instructional videos built into Blackboard. So this is what you'll work through to learn the material, and then you can jump into the homework assignments. And I wanted to point this out to you. Typically in the learning resources, it includes the calculator link. For this class, I think the Desmos Scientific Calculator does a great job. It's a great way to go. Okay, so there's no course materials to buy. They're all built into Blackboard. Universal policies and procedures right here. We're using a 10-point grading scale. Okay, how is your grade going to be calculated? There are 2 exams. I can show those to you now. There is a midterm exam, lives right here, and a final exam down here at the bottom. The midterm exam covers the first half of the course, the first 4 modules. The final exam covers the last 4 modules. Both exams are 15 questions long. Both are, for both tests, all of the test questions come directly from the homework assignments. 2-hour time limit, 15 questions. You can use your notes. You can use a calculator. You may not use AI or another human resource on the exam. The 2 exams. Those are worth 10% each. It's a small part of your grade. It's not meant to be high stakes testing. You can fail both of them and still very comfortably make a B in the class. Homework assignments. And I'm actually going to jump around a little bit here. If there is one thing you print this semester, I recommend you print the last page of the syllabus. Print page 7 of the syllabus. This tells you when everything is due throughout the semester, but you'll see on this list a lot of homework assignments. We're going to open a homework assignment and we'll keep picking on module 4 right here. Let's look at this first homework on area and perimeter. So I'm going to click start. It looks a little different for me. I can see here this is a 16-question homework assignment. The first question here, let's get it wrong on purpose. So if we get it wrong, we can click similar question. Let's get it wrong again. Oh, L's are not the answer. As I keep regenerating the question, this number over here is going to, I know it's small on the screen. Let's see if I can make this a little bigger. Maybe not that big. Okay, yep, as we get a similar question, the number keeps ticking down. When I finally get the question correct, I receive full credit for it. Okay, so there's no penalty for burning through attempts. So if you budget the time you need, if you budget the support that you need, if you get the support that you need, if you go by tutoring when you get really stuck on something, if you reach out to me when you get stuck on a question, if you take the time and support that you need, you can score really, really strong homework grades. And hey, that's 40% of your grade, all right? So that's a really big deal. If you average a 50 on tests and 100 on homeworks, where you get unlimited attempts, you're halfway there. You're at 50% in the class. All right. Where does the rest of your grade come from? It comes from labs. The labs in this class are a big deal. There are only 4 labs. I can click around and show you where they are quickly. They're roughly every 2 modules. So here's lab 1, here's lab 2, lab 3. Let's just pick on lab 3. You'll find a document here that has the labs. I encourage you to do the labs by hand. I encourage you to do the labs pencil and paper. I'm teaching this class right now. Students who are trying to type up their work instead of writing it out are really struggling. Just missing a lot of important stuff. So labs are important. Each lab is worth as much as each test. You need to turn in a really good lab report. You need clear, clean, easy to follow work. Your lab needs to be legible. It needs to include everything that it's supposed to have in there. If you do not include everything that should be in there, it's going to result in a reduction of your lab grade, and it's going to have an effect on your overall grade. So there's a box, and I'm in instructor view. There's a box for you to upload your documents. So my recommendation is do the labs on pencil and paper. Take a picture of it. You can take a picture of your work with your cell phone and then upload it here to Blackboard. If you're having tech issues, you can reach out to me. I can help. Also, ITS, the college's ITS department, can help you with uploading documents, attaching documents in Blackboard. There's a help desk on main campus. You can walk up to the help desk and they can walk you through the whole process for uploading documents. So I'm looking for you to take labs seriously. It's a big part of your grade. Because it's such a big deal, I am offering to check your labs for you. I make a statement about it right here in caps. If you email me your labs, I will check them. I will tell you, hey, you need to add this, or oh, this is missing, or oh, no, you're not going about this right. You need to take a look at this again. All right, so I'm happy to check your lab work for you if you email it to me, but I want to see you taking labs seriously. I can tell. I have students that wait until the night that it's due to start. I can tell that you waited to the last minute, and it does not result in a good grade. So my standards are really high for labs, but I'm here to be a support. I'm happy to check your lab work. I'm happy to give you feedback on it. You're also, and there's some information here about tutoring. I can also share information about tutoring. So the college does offer free tutoring resources, and I can help you with that process. But you can sit down with a tutor and you can work through the lab slowly, step by step. So with lab checks and tutoring, you can turn in really strong lab reports. If you budget the time and support that you need, you can turn in really strong lab reports and get a really good grade in the class. All right. The last page is the pacing guide. I really recommend you print this. I like to check items off as we go along. This is a great way to manage due dates. All right. And this also, there's some odd due dates because we do get time off for both Veterans Day and Thanksgiving. So that shifts some dates around. But this right here, this schedule does a good job documenting when things are due. Okay, some other stuff I want to point out to you. There is no extra credit in the course. I don't generally accept work late. It's an 8-week class. The class moves very quickly. I don't want you working on a past assignment when you need to be working on this assignment. So I generally don't accept work late, but I can work with you. I do have the discretion to work with you on a student by student basis if you have extenuating circumstances. So if you are sick, if you're caring for a loved one, you have extenuating circumstances come up, email me, reach out, keep me in the loop when you have things going on away from the classroom that's affecting your ability to do what you need to do in my class. The best thing you can do for your standing in the course is to keep me in the loop. The best thing you can do is communicate, all right? Whether it's this class or whether it's in your job, your career, it's always in your best interest to over communicate. So if you're sick, you have extenuating circumstances, keep me in the loop. I can work with you. The college's AI policy is here. You're welcome to use AI as a learning tool for the homeworks, but your labs, you need to provide human-produced work, and AI is not allowed on the tests. We're using this college's standard participation. If you're inactive for 14 days, you will be withdrawn. And if you reach out to me, I will work hard to get back to you quickly. I think that's the highlights. If there's anything particular you want to talk about, if there's something you want me to discuss that I didn't, please reach out. I'm excited about our semester together.